All right. So I'm really excited that the new Collage companion book that I put together is available on Amazon in the book, and I got my proof. This is a proof copy, so the your copy would not have this gray bar. It's a proof. And I also have it listed in a PDF on my Etsy, so you can get it either way. So I'm going to do a flip through of the book, and then I'm going to do a couple projects using some of the images and kind of give you an idea how I use them. I'm sorry if there might be a little bit of glare, but I'll kind of tilt it. So it is 145 pages. They're all printed on premium color, double sided. And I tried to put like throw in extra images. So this is just the copyright, but I threw in an image here, how to use the book. And then I put a scrapbook paper on the back. This is a piece that I cut out. I will say, uh, I think that the way I would probably use the book is I would probably cut it all apart and then I would scan and print copies or reduce or enlarge the images. But you can literally cut the book out and cut from the pages. This is one I cut out earlier for today's project. Um, you can see that that all the pages are double sided. I put a background paper on all of the backs so that when you did cut your image and you fussy cut, that it wouldn't have a white side. It would have just a kind of a, not necessarily coordinating, but something in the same theme, sort of. So I did Christmas, winter, Valentine's in this book. I did a lot of quotes that you could use as titles on your art journal pages. Again, I have no problem if you want to make like a copy for personal use and reduce or enlarge for your needs where you want to put it. And I did do some of that for some of the projects. Now, on the Etsy listing on the PDF, it's super easy to do that because before you print the page, you can tell your printer to reduce it by 50% or to enlarge it. And so you can see some winter images. Some of it is my art, some of it is AI generated. I tried to think of different themes. So this is all kind of coffee, things that we enjoy. I'm going to move that page to the side. Things that we enjoy doing in the winter. And so you can fussy cut. Snowball fight. And again, like, see, this image is super big. You could cut the girls out and use them individually, or you could use the image as a whole. Snow angels. This one was funny when I was generating it using the AI because every time it would do the snow angels, it would do them like they were diving in the snow, like body surfing almost. I kept most of the images in a watercolor or realistic illustration style for this book. Gingerbread cookies, gingerbread man, hats and mittens, Santa, Christmas candy, cookies, black and white, kind of a vintage look, more traditional Santa Claus, little uh, ephemera that you might use in a collage, snowmen. And I did a larger one. Vintage truck with the trees, Christmas gnomes, just some traditional phrases and sayings. A larger piece that's traditional, merry and bright. Some more vintage vibe and colors, more kind of like that 40s and 50s vibe in the coloration. Again, more of that kind of 40s and 50s type of illustration. Some of these are from my t-shirt designs that I did this year. So they could be used in an art journal. One of my bunnies, a Christmas bunny. A red cardinal that I had done. Gifts and a tree, poinsettia, ornaments. More greenery and poinsettia, Christmas arrangements. Carolers. And then I had some more like Victorian Dickens style carol. Victorian ladies that were singing at a Christmas time. A couple in front of a Christmas tree. Another couple that's like a winter couple. Some Christmas cats and dogs. Bunny, squirrel or a chipmunk, hedgehog, a little bear. Some penguins, a sign for the North Pole. These had a kind of a different vibe, color combination on them. More black and white. Some reindeer. More traditional black and white. Another couple in Christmas sweaters, ugly sweaters, mistletoe. Skating. Snow globes. More presents, little trees, and a bow. This page is also cut out because I was going to use that part right there. You can see the back. Let me set that to the side. Like I said, I think what I would probably do is just take the whole book apart and store it in like some kind of folder so that I had it. Not, I wouldn't punch holes and put it in a notebook. You could put it in page protectors, something like that. Some more phrases. Some more of the t-shirt designs that I had and phrases. T-shirt designs, bells, Kwanzaa, more greenery or floral. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but if white is run out, I'll take red. It was from a t-shirt design. Some vintage Christmas in the browns and greens. I thought this was all real pretty. With the trees, the deer, the stocking. Now, you could use like this page as your background and then use some of these images and build on it. More of that vintage. Another scene background. These are some snowflakes that are kind of in a metallic, a couple phrases. Then it gets into kind of the winter of ice skating, snowflakes, some phrases about winter and snow and ice, some more snowmen, some more winter phrases, more winter t-shirt designs, which work great if you just cut them out. And New Year's Eve. Then it goes into the Valentines. So some phrases for Valentine's, some images for Valentine. I thought these were super cute. They were older couple. Skeletons, which are real popular right now. They were real popular for Halloween. more images. And that is it. And like I said, the book is available on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. It also is available on Etsy. So it is less expensive on Etsy. You're getting the PDF files. You can print. Now, let me show you what I printed for today. I'm just going to do some cards. So I have some. These I cut straight out of the book. I just fussy cut. And on this one, I cut it out and then I took a black acrylic marker and just went in and got all the white edges. And there are some areas where maybe I'm seeing little white highlights that I just need to touch up. I also touched some of those areas up with red if I thought that I had like crossed over or it needed to be beefed up, because I didn't want to go in and fussy cut some of that. But I did use my an X-Acto style knife, fine tip cutting, to do that. So I'm going to set those to the side and I'll show you what I printed. And I'm going to show you some of the original pages and then I'll show you what I printed. So this was the snowman. And you can see here he is at 100%. And this one I printed at 50% because I wanted it to go on a card. Here's the traditional black and white. This I printed at 75%. This is just one of the pages that was on the back that was red. I think it was on the back of the snowman or something. Yeah, it was right here. And I printed it at 50%. This is the page with those phrases. And I printed this at 75% because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this at the full size or slightly smaller. Here is that traditional in red and green. And I printed that at 75%. Should have tabbed these. There we go. There's the original full size. And that's 75%. And then this was another scrapbook page background that I printed at 75%. So, and I just have some black cardstock pre-made cards that I was going to use. And I'm going to start with I'm going to keep it super simple on this one. I'm just going to put the cardinal and the greetings. So I'm just going to use glue stick. And again, after I fussy cut, hold that close. After I fussy cut around my image, I did take some black and got those little white spots everywhere. If there was just a little space, I got it so that it wouldn't be so glaring. You could ink it on the edges. All right. Like I said, just a super simple handmade card. Done. Let's do another one. I want to use, let me get my paper trimmer. I'm going to do this other one real fast. I did try to line up some of the images so that they could be used as like an image and a phrase so that they could be used together. And that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to use it. And this one I'm going to use in a similar way. And I'm going to do a combination of like a straight cut and a fussy cut. I'll fussy cut in just a few minutes. I want to leave some room there where I can cut this out if I want to. Separate. So on that one, I'm going to trim. I think I'll trim. I think I want to separate. All right. I just need to trim that. Set those aside. All right, this, I'm just going to do some trimming here real quick. So I'll have some options here. Using that page. Right. One more. I think I'm going to keep these two together. Okay. And I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to fussy cut him. And you can use an X-Acto knife. Take your time and be more precise. I'm going to come back and get that in just a minute. Now, I also have released a vintage with a touch of modern flip art book, but I have not gotten my proof yet. I will do a flip through. I have listed it on Etsy. It is not live on Amazon yet. Amazon takes a while after you upload them to approve it and release it. It takes about, I guess, about a week. But I did upload it on Etsy in the PDF version, and I put the 10 slides that you're allowed on Etsy to kind of give you some ideas of what some of those images. On that book, I focused on the past. There's a lot of vintage clip art. There are black and white photos where I have separated out the people so that from their background, so that they're just in by themselves. Some are black and white, some are color. There's some black and white photographs that are vintage that have been colorized that are fun. There's a really cute one that from Halloween that I thought turned out really cute, and a Christmas one. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. So I just need to get these. Now you can also use your knife and a mat to cut this. You also could use the trick and kind of use some of your acrylic ink or markers and paint out. Okay, I think I want to call that side done. Sorry, I'm quiet. Okay, so let's see if I have a green that kind of matches. Here's like a Christmas green. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. Let's try the. This is more of a turquoise, so it's going to have to work for what I have for right now. And again, you could use colored pencil, use acrylic paint. You could take more time and fussy cut, which is what I would do if I would probably still use the marker a little bit here and there. I think that's got that pretty good. All right, and I'm going to put him first. I think I'll put him nestled up in here. And I'm going to see if I have a little bit darker green. All right, let's trim that. And then I'm going to put the phrase on a piece of green too. Save those little bits of green to the side. And I'm just going to keep this one really simple too. And these are just little cards that I'm going to use to give some people at school. I always give just some little handmade card with a gift usually. Again, all right, and like I said, just keeping it sort of simple. All right, and this next one, I'm gonna put the phrase on some red. I'm just gonna trim this. Now, one of the things you could do if you were printing from the PDF and printing is you could print on tissue, you could print on sticker paper. A little bit of glue from my hands. I want to pull off. But like I said, just super simple cards. You could do more elaborate. You could do more elaborate art journals pages, of course. I just wanted to come on and do a flip through. Show you the images, give you an idea what you could do as far as printing them go. Let's put this one. This one I'm gonna sideways. You could mount that. Like I said, I'll just knocking together some simple little tag-like cards that I'll use on a gift. But check it out. Give me some suggestions or ideas for other clip art theme books that you'd be interested in seeing, because I do plan on putting some more together. And I will put the link for both the Etsy listings and the Amazon listing that I have. Again, it is Artifusion Collage Companion. That's what I'm going to call the series. And book one is Winter Holiday. So thank you for watching.